Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys. Excuse me. Welcome to Wake Up American, the daily American English pronunciation show, where that's our whole focus. We're just trying to make sure that you have enough time to practice a little bit of pronunciation every single day. So we show up for you. We also have some other daily pronunciation services as well that we will get into. But today, our topic is going to be focusing on a consonant sound that I have seen and continue to see wreak havoc, cause all sorts of problems for people's pronunciation. Is the letter N, and we'll be talking about why is that even happening in the first place. To guide you in that journey, though, my name is Jeff, which rhymes with breath, which is one of the four key ingredients to a natural sound in American English pronunciation. And basically, what's going to happen today is we're going to be talking about this letter N sound with special attention to breath, but also to placement, a little bit to pitch, and a little bit to trying to, well, a lot actually, to trying to weaken our consonant sound. Those are the four key steps to sounding natural in American English. So let's take a look at what our words actually are here. And I do want to remind you that all of these words are words that are taken from our pronunciation group on Telegram. Okay, so the only issue with these live streams is that I can't hear you. So I don't know if you're doing the suggestions right and things like that. But on Telegram, what I do is what you can see here. I send the words. I send a pronunciation file of myself saying the words, and then all of the group members can then reply with their own audio. So that way they can get feedback from me. So if you don't just want to study on your own, you actually want to get feedback from a coach. That is what the pronunciation group is for. And you can join that by going to fluentamerican.com, which you can find again on our name. And you'll just pretty much just need to scroll down the page. So let's talk a little bit more about these N sounds. Hello to Emmanuel. Good to see you. So one of the issues with the letter N, in my opinion, is that because so many languages have an N sound, it's very easy to kind of slide back to what our first language is. For instance, if I just ask you, how do you make an N sound? What sound does the letter N make? You might give me a sound like mm, mm. And if you really concentrate on where you feel the projection from, where do you feel the vibration? I'm not talking about your vocal cords. Your vocal cords are going to vibrate, but where are you really sending this sound from? What's happening in a lot of languages is you're sending it towards the front of your mouth, towards your lips. Mm, mm. Okay. And that for your language is fine. But one of the things we need to remember if you're speaking in American English is that American English uses a lower placement. We're engaging the diaphragm and we're trying to project from a lower position. So that means that when you say an N sound in American English, you do not want to be projecting from your lips like you want to actually try to be projecting from a lower position like mm, mm. Hear a difference? Mm, 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 mm. If you can hear a difference, that also means, native speakers can too. So if you're using that higher position one, then native speakers are going to be able to detect that the sound you're using isn't necessarily the most natural. So just something to be aware of. One other thing I see a lot from students. So this N sound is a nasal sound. What that means is the air goes out of your nose. When you say you can feel the air go out of your nose. It's not actually leaving your mouth. However, just because a sound is nasal does not mean that the placement is also nasal. It can be. If I do a really nasally placement for that, it'll sound like that's very nasally. I'm talking through my nose right now. Versus if I use lower placement, yeah, the air is still going through my nose, but my placement is still lower. So as we do these words, our goal is to try to make sure that the placement stays down at a position that's more natural for American English pronunciation. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to pronounce our vowel first for each word. And we're going to do that because the vowel is always the most important part of your word. American English focuses on vowel sounds, not consonant sounds. So we're going to give a lot of point of emphasis to the vowel. After that, we're going to attach the N sound. And what you're going to find is the N sound will be very weak. It's not strong. Our goal is to almost try to make it disappear. We want it to be as soft as possible. And then we will say the full word. So each one of these words we're going to say in a 3-step process. So let's start off with our first word. Our first word is ooh. Ooh. If you find you're doing ooh, ooh, or something like that, ooh, ooh, we need to try to lower the placement. So start off with that. We have videos that talk about the ooh sound. So again, ooh, ooh. Then we need to add the N sound with a low placement. Un, un. So again, ooh, un, ooh, un, ooh, un, ooh, un, ooh, un, ooh, un. You can hear me. I'm doing ooh, then I'm saying un. Ideally, your vowels should sound as similar to each other as possible, even when you switch between them. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. If you find you're doing ooh, ooh, and ooh, ooh, and ooh, ooh, and you are adding a vowel sound before your N. If you find that you're doing ooh, oon, ooh, oon, you are raising your placement as you get to the N sound. So watch out for those issues. Those are both very, very common. So let's do the full word. So ooh, oon, moon, 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 ooh, oon, moon. That's basically your first word there. If you have any questions so far, this is a great time to ask. How about our second one? So now we have the schwa sound, the uh. Okay. So we're going to do the same progression. Uh, un, run. Uh, un, run. Run, run, run. Again, the vowels should stay the same across all of those. If you find that you're doing ra, you are switching your vowel. Your placement's going up on your sound. It's becoming an ah sound. So you need to be careful. And if you find you're doing on, run, run, that again is very high placement. We need to lower the placement to more run, run. So again, run, 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 run. If you can hear a difference between that, I guarantee you a native speaker also can. And they're going to be confused because they're going to hear a completely different vowel sound. Okay, so watch out for that one. Our next one, for our purposes today, we're going to use the ah sound. It's like on, gone. Okay. So on, gone, 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 on, gone. Okay. Again, if you find you're doing on, that's a higher placement you're getting on your end sound. Maybe as you're doing these exercises, you're finding that your placement does consistently go high. One suggestion that you can try is most like when you're making your end sound, the tip of your tongue, that very front is up here against the top of your mouth. See if instead you can pronounce it pressed against your lower tooth or even against the bottom of your mouth. And that's going to help allow more air to pass through some more. So instead of a n, because n, 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 n. So again, high, n, low, n, 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 n. So again, that lower position can help lower placement and keep things a little more open. Our next word here, when. So and when. And when and when and when and when and when and when. You can say that 3 times. When. And when. Okay. We can do next one too for a moment. So this next word is seen. Seen. What I very commonly see with students with the E sound, just first of all, make sure your E is in the right spot. So it's again like E, E. If I'm doing E, E, you're like E, E. You're getting sounds that are closer to your first language with a higher placement. Remember, we want a lower placement. It may help to try to feel your diaphragm more as you breathe. So, like for instance, as you say E, try to feel your stomach contract. So let's do this one. Seen. Make sure that you're not saying seen. That's very high placement. And make sure you're not saying seeing. Because now you're adding a vowel sound before your N and it's almost creating 2 consonants. And that's not quite the sound we're going for. Guys, these sounds are tricky. So if you're finding difficulty with this, that's perfectly fine. We were doing this for practice. What I will say again, in case you missed it, in case you missed everything, hi, my name is Jeff, Rise of Breath. Just 1 to 4 keys to a natural sound in American English pronunciation. We're talking about the N sound, and we're doing some kind of difficult exercises linking vowels to the letter N. As you're doing this, you may not be entirely sure if you're pronouncing this right. So, how do you know? Well, I do have an answer. What you can do is join our pronunciation group on Telegram, because these are all words I put into the group. All of the group members can then reply with their own audio, and I give them feedback. So if you're trying to get a little bit of feedback every single day, we do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just a couple minutes. Just get a couple minutes of pronunciation practice and just show up. Just show up. That's what we're here for. If that sounds like something you're interested in getting feedback on your personal, individual, unique pronunciation, that's what the Telegram group is for. Here are the ways you can sign up. FluentAmerican.com for all of our pronunciation services, including memberships, including our daily Telegram program, where you send in files every day and get corrections from us. Mission English, where we meet twice a day in live stream classes, and also our paid video courses so you can start learning right away. Now, you may have also seen at the end of that, we have a free video course called 4-Step American Accent. So if you're like, Jeff, I don't want to commit to you right now. Now's not the best time. Can't do that. Okay. Then I would at least say, hey, check out that free video course, because what that's going to do is going to teach you about placement, which we've talked about a ton today. It's also going to talk to you about breath. It's going to talk to you about pitch, which is the reason why you may or may not sound natural in American English across entire sentences when you talk. That's going to teach you about how to weaken some consonant sounds. But guys, I do have some sad news for our Telegram group. The price is actually $12 currently. I know the video still says $5. It's $12 currently, and we have 7 spots because we just got a spot taken up yesterday. So there are 7 spots left at the $12 a month price point. So if you want to study with me, you need to do it soon, because once that closes, we're probably going to close the Telegram group until there are some openings in it. So if that sounds like something of interest, be sure to check that out. Again, fluentamerican.com. Let's wrap up our last couple of words here. We have 2 words here. Both of these, again, can be problematic, linking that the next word has the O sound linking with an N. So, just make sure you can even just say O really quick. Notice my lips here. See how straight they are? If you're doing like, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, that is a very different sound. You may have noticed. Okay. We want so a low placement. You can also tell I'm not having exaggerated mouth movements. I don't need to do like, oh. I don't need to do that. I can just say, oh, my lips stay straighter. Another reason you want your lips straighter in general is if you start rounding your lips, a lot of students are tempted to raise the placement higher, and we want to keep the placement down. Okay, so it's not oh, it's more oh. So let's put these all together. Oh, known. 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 Make sure that you're not saying known, or like Owen, knowing. No, because we're separating too much. We want known, 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 no, known, or known. Okay. Our last word here is the word soon, just like we saw with the first word, moon. So starts off with the oo sound, oo. Then we add an N, ooin, oo, ooin, oo, oon, oo, oon, soon, oo, oon, soon, oo, oon, soon, oo, oon, soon. Make sure you're not saying suin, and make sure you're not saying soon. We need to give more space to our vowel. We need to make sure we're not shifting right before that N sound. Otherwise, we're going to get a sound that is not natural in American English, my guarantee. All right, guys, let's run through these words one last time. Again, we'll just do vowel. We'll do the vowel plus the letter N, and then we'll do the full word. And then we'll move on to our next one. And I want you to do it with me, okay? So, oo, oon, moon, oo, oon, moon, run, run. On, gone, on, gone. And when, and when. In, seen, in, seen. Known, known. Soon, soon. All right, guys. That is your practice with the letter N. Be careful with it. It can be a very tricky letter if you let it. So just make sure get the vowel before it longer. Make sure your placement doesn't go higher on the N sound. Those are two keys to really getting us to be natural. Don't add a vowel sound before the N. So again, it's not mooin, it's moon. It's not suin, it's soon. Soon. It's not seeing, it's seen. We will be back tomorrow with more Wake Up American right at this time. This is your daily, Monday through Friday, American English pronunciation show. We meet in the morning to make sure you get your pronunciation practice in. It's like eating your vegetables. Did you eat your vegetables today? Are you going to? Did you say your pronunciation today? You're going to? That's what we're all about here. Once more, my name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath. Just one of the four keys to a natural sound American English. I will see you all later. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon.